Greetings, my subjects and visitors. Welcome to another episode of Creative Engineering. I'm your king, Sugnilla Ice. Let's get started. Hey everyone, it's great to be doing another episode of Creative Engineering. Today, I'm going to be working on producing resources that we need for immersive engineering, like nickel, lead, uranium. This is only the first step. Also, I'll be producing some of the more traditional stuff, like copper, iron, gold, diamonds, lapis, redstone, zinc. But it's going to be producing that stuff via a different process. We're going to be using meshes today, but first, and we're going to be using the powered thing. We're also going to need, let's see here, 3 of these. Let me see, do we have any of those? Yes, good. We're also going to need 3 netherites. There we go. We did that. Now we need, of course, we're going to make 3 hoppers. Because we need 3 hoppers. Because I'm making the mechanical sieves. Okay, hopefully we have enough of our materials. I decided to make the mechanical sieve as our option because I thought they would be good. We're also going to need a bunch of cards, so I'll just grab out the cards here. Going to need exports in both energy and items. Then we're also going to need at least probably 2 or 3 of these item routers. So we're going to need a couple mechanical components. So we're going to need copper and iron sheets. So some copper. We're going to need and iron sheets. We're going to want 6 of them. At least for this initial thing, we're going to need to make some iron sheet mount stuff later, but that's the less important stuff. We're also going to need to take the clumps and stuff as well. Set up the filters. I can grab the clumps out and chunks out when we get there, because, well, the filters are going to be quite important. Let's get over to our workbench. I was thinking about automating these before this episode, but decided that getting a steady supply of materials is more important. Okay, we're going to need treated wood. Okay, can we make that? I want 2 more of these, so we're going to need some belts. No, conveyor belts. There we go. Because we're going to start with 3 because we're going to need 3 item conveyors. We're also going to need a bunch of conveyors, including 3 exporting conveyors And we're also going to need to merge this all together. Probably need more conveyors than that, but actually I want to go start the setup and show you what I've got planned. Then we can figure out. Then you guys will see what my plan is for this episode. I might need to extend the range of, probably have to add the road and stuff, because, well, this is going to be a major build. This is a major build, because I'm doing more than just items here. Okay, so that's the edge of the building, so I'll do that here. I'll separate them by one block, I think. Now each one of these, I'm going to install one of these netherite meshes. The energy exporters, I think I'll put them... I'll put the item explorers on the back. Maybe I can do the power on the side. Yeah, like that. And then cable go here, there, there. Okay, I'm going to need to set up 3 of these items that are gravel, because we're going to be sifting gravel. Come on. Sometimes it's easier with a piece of gravel, but there we go. I'm going to want 3 of these. And this will be the only, you can also do this if you want to wait for fine storage, but I don't know how you do the power unless you're using it out. Same for 82. Most of them don't have power. There we go. If that's set up, that should, in theory, provide power to these things. And then I want to set up the I need 3 of these item routers. I'll set one up here, and it'll export out this way to a chest. No, I think there's got to be two chests, two exporters there to do that. Yes, this will go to this one. And the other 2 will merge into a thing. Okay, this has to separate the blackstone pebbles I'm going to be getting. The import will be here. I don't think I'm going to need this. Oh, this one I need to separate the... And then this will separate them into the 3 separate lanes for processing, I think. So this will go here, I think, yeah. And then we'll do there, there, and there. Each one of these will go to a separate. We're going to need four. I don't know, 4 of those crafters, but for this. But this should work in theory. I still haven't set up the because the netherite mesh when sifting produces a lot of. When sifting gravel produces a lot of stuff like deep slate pebbles. Let's see if we got any pebbles. Let's see. Yes, we do have deep slate pebbles. Excellent. So that'll be one thing that goes into yellow. And then will come out red here. The rest of the items will come out yellow and will go into a chest. Probably over here. Yeah, so I'm going to need a crate to be exported. Yeah, this will go into a crate, which will be exported. Let me see, the wall's going to be there, so that'll have to go. Oh boy, this is good. Or it can go. No. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then boom. Or if I do that this way, yeah, this way. Wall's gonna be here, so how am I going to arrange this? Or if I put the crate as part of the wall, yeah, like the crate can be like an export port. That'll work. It's inside the wall. That'll work like that. Yeah, that's how that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to need. Okay, so I gotta go back and make some stuff like the export conveyor belts, because I can't make them here. I mean, let's see, exporting conveyor belts, because the exporting conveyor belts, which are these ones, well, I'm going to need to make some strip curtains, so. Okay, so we got that good, so we can go strip curtains. There we go. Extract a conveyor belt. Ooh, yeah, because we need, I think I craft up some more conveyor belts just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to need to make some more of those light things. I was considering doing an episode of automating those instead, but I decided no, it's more important to get the resources automated first. I don't mind running back to whip up stuff. I mean, eventually that's going to change, like in like 2 episodes, but the important part is done. So we need some. Oh, I guess I'll need to export more. I guess I'll have to set power when I do the things. I should really write down what things other than chunks are done in those. I think I set the pebble, but what are the other stuff those things do? So that's something you guys should do too. Okay, so it's lapis. Diamond, emerald. I'll be back, folks, once I get the exporter done and all the stuff written down and stuff grabbed, so I can set up the exporter properly. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll be back when I'm done all that. Okay, folks, I got the exporters. I've written down what needs to go, and I've grabbed most of them. The only thing I couldn't grab was the raw gold. But I figured I can maybe drag that from JEI and put that in, hopefully. I would like to get this set up before any items flow. And then this goes like that. Okay, this is going to have to go, and then this will go straight to a, this will go, well, to a thing. I think it's going to have to go up in order to go in, but okay, so that's so yellow, I need to put the rest of them in there. There we go. We're also going to need an importer. I forgot to grab an importer, but okay, so red is where the, so I want everything, I'll go with the yellow side. That's not that, that, okay. I mean, the raw gold could be theoretically processed. Actually, I said the raw gold to be processed here, and that's where I can use that last item. Well, I would need another one of these to separate the raw gold from that. That is a question. Because the raw gold should be crushed. I mean, can I throw the raw gold into the crusher? Yes, you can. So, in theory, the raw gold should go up, not green. Actually, why doesn't it go white? Why did I send it up the top? In fear, and work on that. Yeah, I'll work on that later. Okay. There we go. I'm going to need chunks. We're going to be separating the chunks, of course, by type. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what type I don't have here. Okay, so iron, we have 2. Copper, we have that. Gold ore chunks. I got no gold ore chunks. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. Okay, so these two will go like this. Okay, so that's red. Wait a minute, I could set green as one of these things, so that green could go. Oh wait a minute, I could set the raw gold to out green. Out green, yeah. Sort of. No, I can't. No. That's right. Or I could filter the, because I'm gonna do 3 of each here, so the raw gold has no place. I'm doing the right stuff there, I think. Okay, so back to this conveyor. Okay, so I set up nickel, lead, and aluminum. Aluminum, nickel, lead, silver, copper, uranium, iron, that, and of course we're going to need golds, which will come on green. Come on. I had it. Good. Done. I might just merge the gold with that here. Okay, so from green out is gold. So I'm also going to do iron. And I think copper. To that one. And then out the red side, I want to go aluminum, nickel, lead. And then out the yellow side, we're going to go zinc, uranium, aluminum, nickel, lead, iron, copper. Of course, gold will come there, so we got silver, nickel, zinc, uranium, and silver out the east. I'm gonna have to do more belts because, and then I'll need to set up 4 machines. All crafters, so that's gonna take me a while. Plus, I'm gonna need some more belts, but. I'll craft a stack of them. There we go. Okay, so there's gonna be... Ooh, I'm gonna need some dirt. Because we're gonna have to go uphill for these things. We'll go here. Here. No, we're gonna need to separate them by more than that. Yeah. Here. And here. We're going to need the hammer to adjust it to go uphill. I want that to go downhill. Come on. There we go. Since this is gold ore, it will come all the way to here. Power and items are the last thing I want to have on the system. Oh no, that's not going to work like that. And then I gotta... You know what? I might have to move this one. Up some. Just to get the proper room. Because I need to get this one. I think I want to merge that one with that one. Yep. Whereas that one will have to go to that one somehow. And that's how that'll look. I mean, it's complex, but it serves a purpose. I mean, all this, these belts are needed because, oh, you know what, I'm going to do this one. I might have to make this building go this way. No, I just move this one up again. That's how you deal with problems. You find a solution that works. There. Now we just have to build the auto crafters. Which are, I believe, in here under construction. The assemblers. Yes, we need to make 4 assemblers now. I mean, this is probably a longer episode, but hey, I've built the assemblers before, so in a previous episode, so why don't you, if you need a review, please do that, but I'll be off, I'll take this offline and get these properly set up, and well, I'll be back when the assemblers are all ready to go. Folks, the next step is to set the various things up so they actually process the proper stuff. Like, okay, so like for this one, it's okay, so I want red for the next one. So red is what, 3 ores. This is frustrating because okay, so for red is aluminum, nickel, lead. Okay, so we want aluminum, bauxite is aluminum, nickel, not zinc, aluminum, nickel, and lead. Okay, so aluminum, so that's bauxite, lead, nickel. Means the last one is uranium, silver, and zinc. Because I already set up the deep slate one there. Uranium, silver, zinc. Okay, so uranium, silver, uranium, zinc. There. That's the basic work done. All we gotta do now is supply the power. Of course, I also need to do 2 importers because I almost forgot that I need to import 2 things. But basically, it's pretty much the same, just connecting up the power and the basically it's just connecting up the power and the exporters and the importers to the network, and then it should take off. Oh, and pig, you're not welcome. And of course, I won't be building the walls this time around because, well, we still got to set up the ore processing part of it, which will become next episode. But I'll get it up and out. But basically, but you guys probably want to make sure that it actually works before you trust me that this is the way to do it. So I'll do that right now. there, that's these. And I need to connect it up to the... Okay, I think that the road's right here, so that means... Yeah, cable's right there. Excellent. Okay, so where the bleep is the... Okay, so it's over, like... What's the... Let's see, what's the coordinates of this? 140, 135, okay. 140. So this way. And well, I gotta also connect up the importer on that over there, but for now, okay, so I'll import that there. Oh, it doesn't connect up to the power though, which is also way down there. But yeah, basically, I'm going to connect it up, and well, yeah, let me connect it up, and I'll bring it back when it's all connected up. Well, my subjects and visitors, it's all done. As you can tell, the ores are being, the gravel's being sifted, and then the results are being sorted out, and then of course the chunks, when they reach the various chunks and pebbles, when they reach the various auto crouchers, are being crafted into the various ores, and of course the cobbled deep slate. Yep, it's a steady supply of cobbled deep slate for me. I don't have to do a thing. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Creative Engineering, folks. Well, I'll see you next time when we process all the ores that we're generating here. And we actually turn them into useful ingots. And well, but that's for the next episode. Until then, folks, my name is Ice, and I'll see you next time. Farewell.